Hey, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to Scarred Thumb Podcast, special edition, Robot and Pokemon cards, the birthday stream. Let me know in the comments uh, how the sound goes, how the sound is. Don't use StreamYard that often, so it's definitely a different software than OBS. So I gotta kind of, there might be a few things different, especially with the sound, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. You can hear me? Excellent. Excellent. We got a ton of packs. Chaos Rising, Pitch Black. We're going to end it off with a booster bundle of Ascended Heroes. Maybe we'll get the God pack out of that. It's going to be pretty cool. I think I'll start off with Chaos Rising here. So, get that in there. We'll see if anybody joins. I sent an invitation to some other people in the post zero crew, so we'll see if they hop in. They might later. But we are going to be opening some card packs here. Let's get into it. I'm probably going to need to adjust my mic here, scoot up a little more. Chaos Rising. I wonder if I should get. We'll see. I might get sick of this and grab my scissors here. Yeah, it's like I get of opening these things by hand here. All right, take out the back two. Don't need these energies. All right. So probably let me try and organize this so I can find a space to just sort of like stick the bulk from out the put this here. Gotta have our sleeves on hand because we get a sick hit. Emolga, Bergmite, Minchino, Leo, Glisspod, Tauros. Yeah, that looks good. Garbodor. Frogadier. Now we got a chance that gets hit. Ooh, Kaleido. And Crobat. No hits. No hits there. That's just the first one. They can't all be hits. Take the bottom two out. Got a Stunky. Starting us out, Fennec, Quilladin, Frogadier, Transformation Tome, Ferrothorn, Deoxys. All right, Ampros, there's a chance. Oh, Mary, and another Ampros. What the heck? We got practically the entire evolution line in this pack. Interesting. What a coincidence. No big hit on that one either. It's all right. It's all right. We're only two down. Gotta keep going. All right. Silgu, I think. Chespin, Mary. I don't know the names of all these. Garbodor, Deoxys, special red card, Emma, Avalug, and Trevant. This is done by Unori, one of my favorite, probably my favorite artist for these Pokemon cards. Kind of reminds me of the old, shoot, what the hell's his name? Can't remember the guy, blanking on the original Pokemon artist names. Ken Sakamura or whatever. It's something like that. Something like that. Here. Ooh, don't want to shake the camera too much. Rest my arms. Here. Golbat. Let's take the first two. All right. Classic Golbat. Esper. Cue card. I'll make sure. Frogadier. Weedle. Delibird. Roxy, Deoxys, Sudowoodo, Phanpy, and Crocodile EX. Our first EX card here. No illustration rares or special illustration rares. If you don't know, if you haven't, done the whole Pokemon thing, there's several different rarities in modern cards. You have the sort of gold cards, which I guess are like hyper rares or something like that. Then you have the special illustration rares, which tend to be the highest value. Basically, there'll be a certain special illustration rare that's the sort of chase kind of based on the sort of Pokemon used as the sort of flagship for the set. Like Chaos Rising, it's Greninja, Mega Greninja DX, and that special illustration rare is the most expensive. But there can be, if it's unpopular, like say, the last one was Zengarde, Perfect Order. Actually, the Meowth special illustration rare was more expensive because Zengarde is not that popular. And we got a Goodra. No hit on that one either. We haven't got anything crazy yet. But you never know. That can change in a second. And we got plenty of packs. Got about 73 packs we got to go through. So there's still plenty to be pulled. But anyway, special illustration rare. And then you have the illustration rares, which are kind of like a full art card, which I always like getting the special illustration rares and the illustration rares. I think you have like double rares, which can be kind of nice, but it's usually like kind of generic artwork done by 5-band graphics or something like that. Usually it's not done specifically by an artist or, artist from that sort of thing. I like that artwork on Froggy. As is Tranquilities, Gunk Tank, Ferroseed, and hey, we did get. Oh wait, I still got more. We got an illustration rare of Crobat. Very cool. And we got a Delphox. That's our first illustration rare. Pretty card's value is pretty low. I think it's like $2. But I think it's a very cool card. Crobat is a cool Pokemon too. I like it. Kind of got that shine. I'll put this in a sleeve. Our first hit of the set. Put our hits there. I'm not putting this EX in a sleeve. Doesn't deserve it. Crocodile. All right. Going in. Take the last two out. Got a Trubbish, a trash Pokemon. Literally. Let Leo. Wimpod. I love the artwork on this. 03. The guy's name is 0313. Great artwork. Emma. Garbodor. Deoxys. All right. We got a Molga. Deoxys. And Magnetic Energy. Nothing great. All right. These previous sets have not been doing great in terms of great relative to just how insane some of these sets have been. You have stuff like the special sets like Senate Heroes have just been absolutely nuts in terms of card value. Vulpix, Silgo, Chespy, Mary, special red card. All right. Here's where we get the last three, where you have the chance to get the illustration rares and the special illustration rares. And Ferroseed and Ampharos. I do like the artwork on this, though. Very dynamic, very kind of cool, cartoony. I like it. It's already, we got a tropical storm up in the panhandle. It's already like bringing thunderstorms. It's only 9 a.m. So it's kind of odd. Usually it's the afternoon when the thunderstorms roll in. We got an Esper. Sao Sao is the artist that makes this Esper card. I kind of collect based on artist, not necessarily rarity. I mean, and sometimes if it's a Pokemon I like, I'll keep it too. But Sao Sao definitely does. I really like the art style. It's got a very sort of soft colors in it. So she or he does a very good job of that. Weedle. Ooh, see, Sao Sao does that too. Kind of has like a more of a pencil, kind of soft, like pencil type of artwork. Pseudo Wudo. The one thing like versus Magic cards, someone said like that so much of it seems digital. You don't notice this as much in Pokemon cards in terms of the artwork. It could just be me, but like this doesn't look that digital to me. It looks like it's kind of hand drawn. Tree, and of course, yeah, that's one of the things I like about. Let me see if I can get without the shine. Is the Unori has like a very sort of almost colored pencil type of look to it, which I think is really cool. We slowly cutting through the Chaos Rising pile here. Gotten one hit so far. Hasn't been great. Come on, we need some birthday luck. I need some birthday luck here. Balatoy. Meltang. Emolga again. Bergmite. Ninetales. Persipazli Tauros. Kakuna. Always love Kakuna. And the Beedrill line. Oh, hey, and a special illustration rare from Chorizo. It is Mega Floretta EX. We got an SIR, folks. An SIR. Boom. This has got to go in the sleeve. Before we do that, let's take a look at this. I don't like the I don't know. There's a little bit on the sides, but honestly, the balance, it might be a little bit more heavy on the left-hand side than the right. Let's take a look at the back. Oh shoot. I'm dropping it. Here. Let's take a look at the let me make sure you guys can see this. Let's see. Looks pretty good. This might be gradable. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Mega Floret. The sides are I mean, especially the bottom sides. I don't know if they'd take off for that or not. A very pretty card. There we go. Gentle Light Eternal Bloom. Very cool. We got our first SIR. I said we needed some birthday luck and we got it. I think this one's only like a $30 card. It's not big money, but still very nice. I think this set doesn't have a lot of big money cards, so outside of the Greninja SIR, Mega Greninja SIR, so that's why the cost is actually quite low for these, even on the secondary market. Like I was seeing a EBT of this is only about gotta take a drink. It's only about $80, which I mean, considering is pretty low. It's been rare for Pokemon cards to, like any sealed Pokemon, to not be like $90, $100. But it had just come out, the second wave. A lot of people are really pumped for the 30th. I think that's where all the money's going. Chespin, Nitro Energy, and Ampharos again. How many times am I going to get this? This is my last card. Got some sick hits already. That EX. I'm trying to think what I would want. I think, hey, good to see you, man. I would like the Rosa would be a great hit for an SIR. Mega Starmie SIR would be awesome too. Minchino. Litleo, Golbat, Esper, Deoxys, Ferrothorn, Watchdog, Mareep, Metallic Energy, or Magnetic Energy. Oh, not metallic. That's a very cool hit. Oh, yeah. Oops. Oops. Hold on a second. I'm like not paying attention. I'm undoing my organizing here. I'm trying to put, here we go. We want this here and then this here. Oop. Gotta try and keep this organized a bit. You have quite a stack of bullet cards when by the time we're done with it. Octillery, Kakuna. Oh, this Moriyu is another artist I really like. Has a very like the ink and the outlines. It looks very like kind of like a storybook. This is her Remoraid Moriyu. I think I already have that set. Roxy Performance, Delibird, got the Esper, Adversity Policy, and Ho-Oh. Good old Ho-Oh. Legendary from Gold and Silver. I think I got silver, not gold. Silver, just a cooler color. But I think gold actually looks better on me now that I think about it. My sort of brown hair. My darker complexion. Gold probably fits me better. Minchino, Litleo, Golbat, Esper, Angfloret from ZA. Wasn't impressed with ZA as far as a video game. Magnetic Energy. We got a Froakie IR. Very cool. I don't know if I have Froakie yet. I think I have the other one, the Frogadier. Very cool IR, though. Love the water effect that they got on here. Whoa. I'm going to drop like every single one I got here. Slam it on the ground. Another hit here. Let me try and get this. Ooh, the shimmer. Ooh, shiny cardboard. Everyone gotta say shiny cardboard. Everyone's gotta say that. Like, ooh, it's shiny. It's a shiny cardboard, guys. We gotta diminish it. I gotta diminish my thing I like. That way people don't think I take it too seriously. Well, that would be because you know the stuff that you should really take seriously is I don't know, sacrificing yourself to for the betterment of a society that hates it or something. I don't know. What should you say? What should you be taking seriously? Here we go. Basic Energy. Just a kid's game, guys. It should be for kids. Carvine, Mareep, Watchdog, Claydol, Ferrothorn, Metagross, Bubble Energy, and Xerneas. So we got some cool IR. I really like that Froakie. So now I have Froakie. I have Frogadier. At least I think I do. I mean, it only makes sense that we get the Mega Greninja. We complete the set because it actually is like a connected artwork. I mean, that would only make sense, right? All right, starting off with the Goomy. Good old Goomy. Phantom, Frogadier, Meowstic, Great Hole, Bedlam. Ooh, we got an Ampharos IR. Very nice looking. Cute card. I like it. I've got pulled this before, but I did trade it to my brother, so now I have one. Very cool. Very pleasant artwork. Good job by Sinio Mizaki. Can't pronounce that person's name. They did a very good job with it. I love the flowers. It's in the field. Just, happy looking. It's like what you expect, I guess, like a sheep type of Pokemon to be doing, having fun in a field, enjoying the beauty of nature, eating things. Actually, I don't know if they ever show Pokemon eating things. I guess sometimes they do. Pretty much what animals love to do is eat. I guess that's not that dynamic. Got Patrat. Patrat. It's like kind of like patrol. I guess these are all like patrolling type of things. Vulpix, Lego, Chespin, Red Car Claydol. All right, now we're getting the good stuff. Kakuna and Gudra. No hit here. We got a few IRs so far. We got an SIR. That's pretty sick. And man, we're just in the Chaos Rising. We haven't gotten to Pitch Black yet. It's crazy. It's crazy. Frogadier. Take out these energies. All right. Go through these quick. Get to the back where we got, because we already seen these cards. Oh, Paraseed. Mega Greninja EX card. Very cool looking card, though. Just an EX, but cool. This might be actually worth something since it's the sort of flagship card. I'll put it in a sleeve just in case. I could sell it on eBay or something. Mortal Shuriken. Oop. So we got that. An EX. I'm surprised we've gotten more IRs than EXs. It's kind of crazy. Kind of a crazy coincidence. I don't think that's how the rarity is supposed to work. I assume there's more EXs than IRs, but who knows? Who knows? Nowadays, sometimes EXs can be worth more than IRs, especially early in the set if they're usable. Bergmite, Machino, Lelio, Golbat. All right. Deoxys, Avalung. I think there's an EX under here if I'm seeing it right. Chinchito EX. Look at the sparkles, the sort of, you can see the sort of star pattern on this. Very cute. Like I said, these are usually done by, you can see there. Well, I don't think it'll focus that well. 5-band graphics. I turned off autofocus because I hate autofocus on these cameras. It just yuck. They're so yucky. I hate it. Chinchino EX. Another EX card. I was saying we haven't been gotten any EXs, and we get EXs. I do have my, let me see, my camera controls. I'll pop that up here. That way I could use them if I wanted to. Crack this open. I did see a guy, he put like little dots around the top. That way you could just like rip it, and it made a cool ripping sound. It was kind of neat. I applaud the autism, to be honest. It's like, oh, that's kind of nice. I mean, normally it seemed like autistic and a waste of time, but it had a good result. So it's kind of like, got to give it to him. Sometimes the autism works out. We got Ho-Oh. All right. We might get something in here. All right. Ho-Oh. Patrat. What's underneath it? Oh, no. We didn't. Kaleido. I was fooled for a second into thinking it was something good. Darn it. Darn it. Let's come on. Get open. Watchdog. Hey, what's up, Nuke? Good to see you. Good to see you, sir. Fanfi. Carvine. Bedlam. Tauros. Formation Tome. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it, Nuke. And Delphox. Haha. More bulk. We got. Continue to open it. We're getting down there on the Chaos Rising. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. 7 left of the Chaos Rising packs. I might have to like speed up getting through. Of course, the newer Pitch Black I haven't seen yet. I haven't opened it all, so this stuff's gonna be new to me. Emma Amolga. Kaleido and Gudra. All right. Artillery, Fanfi, Bedlam, Kakuna. Weedle, Toa. Nothing. You gotta get through this here. Oh, it's already been half an hour. I haven't even finished through the Chaos Rising. Mareep, Dolphin, Wimpod, Trebush, Prism Tower, Ninetales, Prism Tower. Dang. Isn't Ho-Oh valuable? No. Not the not that one that I know of. Usually it's these cards that I have. I kind of placed, well, the X's aren't really hits, but the Crobat, the IRs tend to have some value. And then the SIR right here has some value. That's like a $30 card. Probably maybe 20. Depends. The price seems to be going down. But like this is like 2. This is probably like 8. These two are probably like $8 each. And that has to be like a full art card. A normal card will not nowadays. And the old cards, you know, that when that was just when it was just a thing is it was just that they were worth more. But now they've like they keep the weird thing is I keep just adding like fancier shit to cards. Eventually it's like, whoa, look at these old things. They're kind of boring. Now they've got triple rare, ultra gold plated, super foil junk. It's kind of like, what the heck? Oh no. Let's see here. All right. Filippi, Fanfi, Ampro. Trubbish, Fennec. Let's see. Frogie, Chestnut. Oh, wait. Carve. Nothing. All right. Last two of the Chaos Rising. Our last chance to get the Chase, the Mega Greninja EX. But will we get it? It's very rare. It's very rare. We've already gotten one SIR. It's hard to complain when you actually get an SIR. I've opened hundreds of packs and not gotten an SIR before. Roxy Performance, Fanfi, and Magnetic Energy. I hate the energies, to be honest. It's like I get your rare card and it's just an energy card. It's like, I don't just rather it be a Pokemon, but probably is useful in game, but people notoriously don't actually play the game. I mean, there is players for sure, but most of them collect versus like something like Magic, where this is the last pack here. Stunk Tank here. We're getting to the rares. Golispod. Jocks, there's something here. I think it's an EX though. Mega Dragaleg, or however you pronounce it. An EX card. Woo. Very nice looking. So we did pretty well. We did pretty well on this. Well, I wouldn't say like amazing. We did get an SIR. We did got a few IRs. That's pretty good. I'll probably move these EXs away to make room for what will undoubtedly be more hits. We'll manifest this luck. So this, hey, thanks X Runner. Appreciate it. This is Pitch Black. This is the brand new set. Came out Friday. My first time opening it. I'm really hoping for Misty's Vitality. Oh, they got a new live thing on it. It's Genghis-Khan. So we got new cards. Haven't gotten the set yet. So I might take a little time to look, see if there's any artists I like. Tropius. Bombardier. Nickit. It's like a thieving potion. Marshadow. Relthacant. Rust Syndicate Grunt. Type Null. We got Bastiodon and Primarina. Actually, I think I collect Tira Akatsu. I think I do collect that artist, so I might set this one aside. Put in my collection, my artist collection. I have a special binder for an artist collection. I believe I do collect that artist. It's hard to pronounce. It's hard to remember Japanese names unless they have like some sort of weird name that sort of stands out. There's a few that I can remember. But it's like some are very similar to each other, and that throws me off. We've got Centiskorch, Skull Fossil, Skamori, Armored Fossil here, Toucannon, Dark Bell, Manectric. See, like this is Unori art right here. So I'm going to set this one aside. Need to collect that. Dark Bell, Heatran, and Chinyu. Actually, probably, now I think about it, I want to stick, we'll stick the, got to find another spot to stack the, let's see, find another spot to stack the Chaos Rising bulk and another place to stack the Pitch Black bulk. I always run out of room for this stuff. I'm definitely need to do something with some of my bulk. But it's funny, like sometimes a meta will shift and then all of a sudden like a bulk card becomes worth like $2 and you can make like $20 out of it. Probably not worth the extra space it takes though. Delicious Dr. Pepper. All right, got 4 Mantis. I like the colors on this. Nice artwork. I don't think I collect this artist, that Nish Mono, but I might eventually. We'll see. Mankey, they like doing like a sort of claymation style. I always like that. Always like that. Let me see if I can adjust the focus here. There we go. Right. There we go. Mankey, I like that artwork. Charcadet Inkay. Kind of a nice color on that too. Yeah, there we go. 20 is better. We got Thievul, Heatran. This is Misty's Vitality. I do collect Enmerikai. They tend to do a lot of the Poke Girls, this artist, so set her aside. I'm hoping to get the full art trainer of her in this set. That would be a great pull. Ashika Ito is a very popular artist as well. I don't collect their cards, but the sort of knitting style that they do the thing is quite popular, and I can definitely see why. It's unique and pretty cool looking. She does Whalmer here, and I don't know if this is real. They actually knit it. It'd be kind of cool if it was. And then Spiritomb. Because I mean, mostly you have to have cards, cards that are just kind of normal. But like having every now and then, like an artist do like one or two cards or kind of in a stylized, or even like a few more than that, I think is really cool. You mostly want to keep it in, sort of a serious, or not necessarily serious, but a traditional fashion. But occasionally you do have to have some whimsy, yeah, thrown in. Makes for very cool cards. Like even like some of the stuff like I don't know if Kayama has any cards in the set. I'll point him out if they do. He has kind of a Lucario can also be on the back. He has kind of more of a psychedelic sort of style, not necessarily like the Pokemon are deformed, but the coloring and stuff. The same thing with like what's his name? Shoot, I can't remember the guys. I'm failing on the names here of the artists because again they are Japanese, so it's like Sakamura or like Sakamoto. I can't remember. I'm white. Annihilate. Very cool looking card. Volibee. Shadow Energy. Ooh, double Shadow Energy. Whoa. Double Shadow Energy cards. Who wants Pokemon when I can get Shadow Energy? Thanks, game. All right. Ooh, got Gardevoir. So they're changing it up rather than like having a few different ones on the back. Bronzor. Like this, I do collect Sabotori. I thought I already had this guy, but maybe I don't. Sabotori. There's another, like he's kind of known for more of a hand drawn style. He's done a lot of stuff lately because like all the first partner illustration rares were done by him. Grubbin. I do like the Grubbin card. That's nice. I always sucker for the sort of like that looks hand drawn with like the heavy ink outlines type of stuff. Lamplit. This is done by Sao Sao. Very always again very smooth colors. Usually it's like they're in sort of an environment, kind of chill. I always like that. Do a good job. Nori already put him aside. Slowbro. You're kind of menacing looking. I like that. Oh, we got our first EX, Mega Zenrora, the furry one. Furries love him, kinda. I'm not quite as popular as Lucario, but that kind of type. Those sort of freaks that are into having sex with animals. Hey, Venusaur. I like how they have like different things on these things. The live cards now keeps them kind of interesting. Raniodos. Wilmer. Grubbin. Mandibuzz. Gowin. Palafin. Galadion's Final Battle. Sheladon. Two Cannon. And we got another EX. Lunantris EX. Oop, kind of don't want to like blind you guys. Very nice. Shiny. Ooh. Pop in. I haven't got an IR yet in this, but it could be happening. And this is a pretty small set, if you can see. It's only 84 cards, but that doesn't include the IRs. But it is fairly small. Shark Cadet, Inkay, Bronzor, Two Cannon, Tremendous Bomb, Lobro, Demise. Oku is another artist I collect. I like the sort of style they do. Oh, I like this Charbugger too. I don't think I collect this guy. Hey, we got another EX. We got a ton of EX here. Mega Chandelure EX. I don't know if I'll collect them, but I do like that art. That's sort of a little more abstract. Think about that one. Mega Chandelure. I always like that Pokemon design. Pretty cool looking. I love the purple too. Ghostly purple. Moving on. More Pitch Black. I can hear a ton of thunder rolling through. That's Florida. Let's see. Got Goldeen. Primate. Poltergeist. I don't know. Sinitcha. Another Misty's Vitality. Lamprint. Drillbur. I do collect this artist too. I do like some Pokey Girls as well. Oh, dang. It's catching so much light. Drillbur here. Looks really psyched. Craniados. And another Primarina. No IRs yet. Come on, guys. We gotta pull some of this heat. Where's Misty? Grubbin here. Mandibuzz. Oh, Jinx. Demise. Gwyn. Obro. Delmise. Wilmer and Bastiodon. Let's get to it. Where is the rares? This set, I have a feeling, isn't going to be super popular either. The Chase card, which is the Mega Darkrai SIR. Mega Darkrai isn't like a super popular Pokemon. He's no Charizard. Let's just put it that way. It is hard to be something different than Charizard. I do collect Chorizo. I'm surprised he actually did this. It doesn't really seem too much like his usual. So his other stuff is a little more stylized, but we'll set that aside. Ooh, I like Pickleball's card artwork. Is pretty neat. The Finizen. Nice card art. Gwen, and we got another EX. There are tons of EXs in these packs. Mega Chandelure EX. I might be able to actually sell these for like $2 or something. Get some money back from it. Usually the EXs are a little more expensive right at the start of the set, as people just want to collect them. And then they just go down to a price that's not even worth selling on eBay. Sheladon. You only end up making like 50 cents from them. We got Ronnie. Drillbur again. This is Matt Schiff. Bennett. Malamar. All right. Evil, and I think we got another EX behind here. We got Mega Darkrai EX. Very cool. This is the Pokemon the Chase that is the Chase, but not the version we want. We want the SIR. We got a lot of the EX cards here. Lots of EXs. No IRs yet, though. What is with this? We need a hit here. We need a real hit. Gambling's no fun if you're not winning every now and then. Pope Lion, Centiskorch, Primeape, Toucannon, Dark Bell, Manectric, Finizen, Armorage, and Slively. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I at least know these Pokemon since I played Sun and Moon. I've only played a few Pokemon games in my lifetime, so I only know a few. Sun and Moon was one of them. Red and Blue, obviously. The Gen 1, the best gen. Silver and did play Silver and Gold, Ruby and Sapphire. I didn't play any of the Black and Whites. I don't think I played Pearl or whatever the Diamond and Pearl or whatever the heck it was. I think it was Snuppet. We got Popeline. I didn't play any of the Black and Whites. I did play X and Y. Hey, we got another EX. Tons of EX cards. Rampardos EX. Boom. We're getting it. Getting EX cards for days. Where are my IRs? Where are my full arts? Where's my Misty's Vitality? Skull Fossil. We got Skamori. Electrike. Sinatra. Another Misty's Vitality. I want that in a double rare. Type null. Skamori. Oh, and we got a double rare here. Or I think that's called a double rare. The two silver things. This is a full art Dark Bell. Kind of neat. We'll put that in a. Sometimes it can be worth like $1 or $2. Actually, if it's usable, it can be worth like 10 sometimes, but I don't know the exact. I could always bring up a TCG player on the other screen. We could bring up Pitch Black card prices. I mean, they'll be inflated right now because the set just came out. Let's see. High to low. And we want product type to be cards. So right now, yeah, the Mega Darkrai is the top. Crushing Hammer is actually worth some money, but all of these are fairly cheap. Fairly cheap. Just a few. The Mega Chandelure, SIR. Oh, there's a Morpeko. There's a Gwen, SIR. Oh, Formantis. I like that. Dark Bell hasn't shown up in the first page. That's how you know. All right, it's like a 338 card right now, so not huge. Not huge. Not big money. That's not what we wanted. Not what we want. We want some big money cards. That's where the fun's at. Big hits. Let's see. All right, the Mega Darkrai is only $1. Holy smokes! Looks like these EXs are pretty easy to pull already, or they're not really desirable. Tremendous Bomb, Vikavolt, Seeking. I like the artwork on there. Palafin, Voltic Energy, and hey, we got it, baby. We got it. Misty's Vitality. The card I wanted to pull. We got Eat Your Heart Out, Governor. You had to buy this card. We pulled it ourselves. Let's see what the. Let's see. Let me expect this to see if I think it might be worth grading. I mean, the balance is okay. Edges are. There is kind of like a little thing right here. I don't know if that's the take off for that or that's just part of the foiling. Maybe just part of the foiling on it. I don't know if I see it. If there's a scratch there. Might be. It may not be gradable. Let's see if there's anything on the back. I don't like the top edge. Like some of the quality on these cuts pretty like there. Oh, that's just dust. But that does seem like a nick on the bottom. So it may not be gradable, but still awesome pull. This is by Ed Mordecai as well, the same person that did actually got the same artist that did the regular. Then we got the full art. Misty, best Pokey Girl. I mean, I like Lily, but Misty's definitely the best. Boom. We got the hit of the set, as far as I'm concerned. So don't need to open more. Actually, I should put these other cards in sleeves, but I'll do that later. Because if they're going to my binder, I usually put a sleeve on them, just because. All right. Big hits here. That's awesome. The card I wanted to pull, we pulled. Now the value at the moment, I think it's going to go down, but it is $31. It's a $30 card at the moment. I think that's going to drop. I mean, Misty's obviously a popular trainer, but usually like the full art, it's not an SIR, which is really the fact that it is above the Gladians SIR kind of shows just how popular Misty is compared to other trainers. $30 for this does seem really high. Like, if you look at the Gwyn, which is, just an ultra rare, the same thing as Misty, that's only like $10, which is what kind of like popular ultra rares will go for, like 10 to 12. But who knows? Maybe Misty's just popular enough that it'll stay higher. Could be. Misty's Vitality again, Zarude, and some Shadow Energy. It's hard to speculate. I think it'll go down to like maybe a $20 card, maybe less. Potentially like a $15 card. But at the moment, very high. Though, honestly, any ones I pull I'll probably keep or maybe eventually grade. BSA is obviously shut down. It's bulk grading thing, so kind of lame. Which is funny because I got the year membership. I don't know if they're refunding people for that. And we got an energy switch. Ultra rare as well. I thought I saw this. It's not on the first row. This, I think, is like a few dollars. Yeah, $2 card. Which, I mean, you can sell on eBay pretty easily for $2. And you can make like 50 cents on it by the time, the envelope, the envelope postage, all the sort of material costs. Which, I mean, 50 cents, it adds up if you do it enough. I have sold quite a few cards on eBay. Quite a few singles. It's easy. It adds up eventually. Another Drillbur. It's starting to rain. Bombardier, Formantis, Ruthergant, Backtrack Badge, Titanol, Litwick, and Primarina again. Set that over there. Armor Fossil, Titanol, Tropius, Goldeen, Manectric, Palafin, Thievul, Drillbur, Wilmer, and Spiritomb. No big hits there. But we did get Misty's Vitality. We did get a pretty big hit. Scorch, Primate, Rust Syndicate, Heatran, Lampert, Mandibuzz. Ooh, looks like we got a full art Toucannon. Very nice. And some Shadow Energy. Let's take a look at this. Mickey Kudo. It kind of reminds me of a little bit of Jerky sort of artwork where it doesn't really have any outlines whatsoever. Very simple, like colors, like a nice sort of gradient. I kind of like Toucannon's design. Very tropical. This particular card, I don't think is worth a ton. Ooh. Toucannon is not a super popular Pokemon. So it's often used as sort of like the Alolan. It is like a tropical looking bird, a toucan. Let's see. I think it's actually on the first page. TCG player. It's $5 at the moment. Probably going to go down, but very nice card. We'll set it over here next to Misty. Starting to pouring rain. Trying to think of what other stuff I think. Well, the Armorage is really nice. The Primarina illustration rare would be cool to get. I could even buy that, Trying to think of what cards I would want here. I already got the Misties. Gwen SAR would be pretty neat. Obviously, the Mega Darkrai. Morpeko is actually, wow, $90 for that. I mean, the Mega Morpeko SIR or the Mega Zareta EX. That'd be nice to get because I'd just sell it and like trade it for cards I'd want. I don't mind getting high value cards because you can always sell them. High value cards you don't want could be turned into lower value cards or equally value cards you do want. Backtrack Badge and Koraidon. I think is how you say it because like Ride On, it's like a bike. It's very clever naming by Nintendo of America there. Oh, the Goldeen illustration rare is pretty nice. Let's see here. I continue to open these up. Nope. Kind of spoiled it there. I think we're getting an EX at the end. Goldeen, Poltergeist, Betchiff, Slowbro, Miss Vitality, Vanette, Gladian's Final Battle, Poltergeist, and Wailord EX, the big guy. Put them in there. Big old whale. Basic Energy. Whalmer here. Grubbin, Mandibuzz, Jinx, Relicanth, Banette, Malamar, Palafin, Seeking, and Bastiodon. Only thing I don't like about some of these cards is like the foil is it can be very dark. Very dark indeed. When like the light hits them. So like you can't really using them to display can be a little bit meh. But if you have them in the right light, they are good. All right. Nickit. These damn Nickits stealing stuff constantly. Slowpoke, Geladon, Bayonet, Jet, Seeking, Antique Skull Fossil, Slowbro, and Bastiodon. All right. Antique Armor Fossil, Skamori, Trumbreak, Goldeen, Fossil Core, Toucannon, Tremendous Bomb, Manectric, Cranidos, and we got an EX. It's an EX Darkrai. Nice. eye flashing, glowing eye. Pop these open. We're getting down to the end of the pitch black, and then we've got the Ascended Heroes. Slowpoke, Tropius, Rust Syndicate, Relican, Demise. Oh, we got a full art. It's a Demise IR. Oh, it's got Bayonet. It's got a lot of ghost Pokemon in here. Very cool looking card. I like it. I like the art here. Let's see what this goes for. It goes for $760 right now. We got Chinyu behind it. Very nice. As you can see, there's a lot of like, these are cool when they do like the extra Pokemon. You got Bayonet, you got the whatever those teapots are. You got some Snuppet or whatever his name is. Very cool. Very cool artwork. Probably undervalued maybe, but I don't know. I guess people don't like some of these ghosts as much as sort of like Gengars. If there is Gengars or freaking Ghastlies in the background, people be going nuts for it. Ooh, Gengar. I love Gengar so much. Gengar this, Gengar that. I love Gengar. But it is a cool artwork. I like it when multiple different Pokemon show up on the same card. It's always kind of a cool Easter egg. Back to Pick-a-Peck, Tropius, Skizzlepede, Volblub, whatever, Heatran, Tremendous Bomb, Relicanth, Matchiff, Heatran, and Miraidon. All right, we got, let's see, this is pack 7. 7 more to go. Will we get the chase? I don't think I've gotten an SIR yet out of these packs yet. We'll see if we do. Got some hits though. We definitely got Misty. So I got what I wanted. Toucannon, Slowbro, Spiritomb, Brony, and another Rampardos EX. Another EX card. We got tons of EX cards from this. Like we got barely any EX cards from Chaos Rising, and now they've just buried us with EX cards on Pitch Black. It's always funny how you can open a bunch of packs, but the luck totally different. Doesn't even out that well. That's just how it is. Ooh, Drillbur, Charcadet, Bombardier, Russ, Formantis, Rust Syndicate Grunt, Final Battle, Pick-a-Peck, Pick-a-Bolt, and Koraidon. 4 more. 4 to go. Then we get into, finish it off with some sick Ascended Heroes. Wilmer, Mandibuzz, Toucannon, Backtrack Badge, Electrike, Snuppet, Voltic Energy. Let us see. Continue on. This is the 3 left. And Pitch Black here. Shows you how lucky I was to get that Misty card. Charbug, Venison, Grubbin, Lampert, Manectric, Primeape, and another Megazora EX. Another EX. EXs for days. I think you can only have 2 in your deck. So, like, sometimes I'll sell them, like, play set. And you can sometimes, you really have to, like, to ship on eBay, using, like, just a envelope. Oh, some thunder there. I don't know if the mic picked that up. Hopefully it doesn't knock out the power. Ship on eBay, you really got to like reach $2. I usually do free shipping. The you can send it through a letter for like 74 cents, and then you end up making a little bit off of it with after the fees or only, so like you end up making like $1, well, 75 cents, which I mean something. Otherwise it'd just be bulk. Last pack of Pitch Black. What will we get? We'll get last pack magic here. Ooh, more thunder. Looks like it's getting closer. Thickable Demise. Oh, we got a full art Goldeen. That's a really nice, like, no one. This is another one I wanted as the IR. I really like the colors, the aquatic landscape there. Very nice. Very, very nice. Love it. And Zarude. So, hey, the last pack comes through with a pretty cool card. This is a $14 card at the moment. I think that'll go down a little bit as more people open it, but it is a very nice IR. Goldeen. So we got Misty, we got Goldeen. Combo in the Pokemon. All right. That's it for Pitch Black. Now we got this bad boy. Get my knife here. We'll open it up. X marks a spot. Now these, whoa, it's getting closer. Can you hear the thunder? Now these have like $1,000 cards in Ascended Heroes. I'm not kidding. We got $1,000 cards in the set. Thousands. If you get a God pack, you could be looking at thousands of dollars for one pack. That's what makes Ascended Heroes so exciting to open. But there's also a ton of different cards. Right now, the highest is the Mega Gengar EX Special Illustration Rare. That's almost $1,300. The Pikachu is almost $1,300. You got Mega Dragonite, $800. You got tons and tons of heat. Of course, it's very rare to get this stuff, so there's a very good chance we get absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing in this car, and this as well. So we will see. Extremes of both, because this is, the other one was 84. This is how much was the box? The box itself I got for like $30 because I managed to secure some for basically MSRP. But the box itself is oh, so you got shiny energies in this. That's kind of nice. The market value of the box, that booster box, I think is around $90 at the moment. Let's see, sealed product. What a booster box going for right now? Doesn't mention it. Let's see. Sealed product market value is $80 at the moment. So I'm not getting my money back unless I get ridiculously lucky, which will probably not happen. Bisharp, Ericus Tangela, Totodile, Beautify, the Thick Scale, Camerupt, Hitmontop. We got Charmeleon. They have like special like heat things, and Eno's Curl. Some of these, like I think the Pikachu has like some value if it has like a, whatever stamp, sort of like ball stamp type of thing. We'll put these over here. So no hit there. right. What will we get? Will we get something crazy in these boxes? Chances are no. Opening these special, it's like a special set. This is by Ren. I always like Ren's artwork. He does a really good job. And like a realistic. This is by Orca. I don't know if I've collected that yet or not. I'll have to see. Air Balloon. Larry Starvana. Clefable. King Gambit. And Camerupt. Ooh, and Groudon. Cool card. But nothing crazy. Where's the heat? Ooh, I like the Stiglet. Team Rocket Stiglet. Very evil looking. All right. Tool Scraper, Psyduck. Eno's Quaratle, Team Rocket Great Ball, Mighty Ina, Slurpuff, Charmander. Oh, we got an IR Slurpuff. This is probably not worth a lot. And a Lunatone. Because there's a lot of IRs in this. There's only specific ones that are worth a decent amount of money. Could go down here and look. Where is Slurpuff? Here. Ooh, I like the Score Bunny. That's a $9 card. Or $8.79. So it's less than what the packs themselves are worth, like $13 on the market. But a cute card. I like this sort of pink monotone color that the artist went with this card. Very nice. Got a bit of a hit there. An IR. There's plenty of IRs in this set. Very cool. Oh, I like the Marowak. There's a lot of cool looking cards in the set. I'd love to get some of them. Ooh, some more lightning strikes here. We need lightning to strike on these cards. Tool Scraper, Psyduck, Crocodile, Team Rockets, Gyarados, and Registeel EX. An EX card. Ascended Heroes. 2 packs left. What will we get? What will we get here? Oh, you're here. Oh, it's new. Okay, what's up? I just noticed your thing. Sorry. I don't know if he's here or not.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going, Nuke? Good to see you.
Say happy birthday and watch you open some Pokemon cards.
Nice. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I was just doing some editing of my book, so no big deal. I was kind of entertained.
Right on.
Yeah.
Nice background noise. Rayquaza looks cool. Cool looking card.
You're kind of confused. Like, aren't the like legendary Pokemon supposed to be more worth more or more rare? Or is that what am I missing here?
Basically, rarity isn't necessarily the Pokemon itself. Now it's like the rarity of the card type that kind of determines why, like special illustration rares and illustration rares and hyper rares, that kind of stuff. And like just the general popularity of the Pokemon too. Like legendaries like Zingardi aren't really popular because just in general they're not. I guess maybe the design didn't hit. Like something like a Charizard, which isn't a legendary, but really recognizable, has a lot of fans, ends up being worth more.
Yeah, I will say my favorite was Gengar before the internet found out about Gengar. He was for second gen. He was in my team. I was like, who was always in my team, and then I figured out, or I learned that everyone was obsessed with Gengar, and I kind of killed it for me.
Yeah.
So
it just became too cool.
Right, yeah, it became mainstream, so to speak.
Monkey Dory. No idea what this. That is it. No huge hits from Ascended Heroes, but that's just how it is sometimes. Yeah. Gengar is like Gengar and Umbreon are like two of the most popular Pokemon in the TCG for some reason. I don't guess maybe a lot of
Yeah.
girls like Umbreon, or just because it's black. I don't know. I never seen the appeal of it. Like I can get Charizard. He's kind of a dragon and pretty cool,
Mhm.
but yeah, those two.
Ampharos.
Oh yeah,
I've always
Ampharos.
used Ampharos too.
Yeah. These, yeah, I guess because like the Umbreon like illustration rare from Evolving Skies is like worth a ton, over $1,000.
Let me
Easy.
look that up. What are the most popular Pokemon? Most popular Pokemon. Oh, you know what the most popular? Well, one of the most popular I see now. Mimikyu.
Yeah, Mimikyu
Every
is popular.
this obsession with Mimikyu. Maybe there's an episode of Pokemon that I didn't watch or something, but
I know it was a Team Rocket Pokemon for a while in Sun and Moon, or like the
Mhm.
what are not yeah Sun and Moon sort of like anime series that focused on that. I think people like that.
Okay. So Greninja was the top in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
In
Probably
2021,
because
it
of the
was
anime too.
Deden. Yeah, Deden.
The
I don't know
Den,
how to say it. Deden, yeah.
the Dene, probably the little mouse one.
Yeah, yeah. Pikachu's number 7. Charizard's number 4. Mimikyu's number 3. Lucario's number 2. Garchomp's
Lucario
number
always.
7. Sylveon. Umbreon and Sylveon were 5 and 6, huh? Gengar was number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I could see the appeal of some of these.
I mean, some of our furries like Lucario is just people like.
Some of them are furry. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
100%. I think 100% think Gardevoir and Lucario's popularity is because of weirdo furries.
There's,
I mean, I feel bad for
there's
like
no
people that
laws
just
against
normally like.
the Pokemon, Batman.
Exactly, like Lol Plenty. That's it's
Yeah. Oh
definitely one of.
man, legendary real pull. By the way, I can't. Oh yeah, and that I just look at what girls cosplay the most, and I'm like, yep, that's the one.
Mhm. Seems like it was made for that. Some of these designers. I don't know what they're doing, but
Yeah,
that's it. I got pulled all of my packs. It's probably like 73 packs of Pokemon cards. Probably got, let's see, if I add it all up, it's probably close to 33, probably like $150 worth of cards here. Maybe if I got full price. Reality is probably closer to like 100. I don't want to think about how much market value for all those packs were. But even if you go MSRP and you were to calculate it, assuming they're at $5 a pack, I definitely lost about $200, 200 or so bucks. Probably actually more, $250. But
it's about the friends we made along the way. You know?
exactly. That's how opening Pokemon cards goes. It's definitely gambling. You lose money, but you gain.
But it's fun though. It looks
It is
so much
fun.
fun.
It is a lot of fun. And it's
Yeah.
definitely a lot as far as gambling goes, harder to spend $10,000 on it, I guess. Unless you start getting
Yeah.
like rated cards or like, oh man, I don't know if you've seen what power packs look like. I can show off some of mine. This is my Gem Mint 10 Nidoking, pretty sick. But
Nidoking is peak Pokemon.
he is. GameStop, basically, it's even online. It's totally online. You can pull these power packs. You pull like PSA 10s. They make their own packs of PSA 10 cards, or actually just PSA cards in general, because you can get like 9s and 8s too. But like you could pull like $10,000 cards out of it, but like the thing costs like $1,000 a pull, and they even give you the option to just automatically sell back the card at like, 80% market value. So you can then you start gambling it more. It's pretty degenerate. But that's what GameStop's doing now. Selling video games doesn't work anymore. So they're just becoming degenerate, helping gambling degenerates waste all their money. It really is kind of sick. Even like in some of the discords I've been in, I've heard of discords where it's just like people in these Pokemon discords just like do these gamble things constantly. I mean, they really are just like dopamine gambling addicts. I guess
Yeah.
it's maybe not as bad as sports gambling, but pretty close. It's just like these people are like, like this is you're gambling on everything. Where like you do these, it's even like integrated. I don't know if it's into Discord or an outside site where you can like buy tickets. Someone will put up like this toucan whatever, like it's $10. You can buy like a ticket for like $1. Whether you can buy multiple tickets, and then you can like gamble against another person for a ticket as well. So like maybe
Mhm.
you get like so you could end up, or especially they do more for like stuff that maybe like $1,000 like $2,000, and like you start gambling with each other to try and get more tickets for a chance to win it. So it's like gambling on top of a gambling, like a chance on top of a chance, competing with other people for a chance to win it. It's crazy, but I guess it's a way for people to basically sell their cards at market price. The person selling it wins, and then the person like I guess buying it or gambling for it wins as well in the fact that they get to gamble some more. So it's everybody gets something out of it, I guess. It's pretty it's a little disturbing, but kind of interesting.
Yeah. Are Pokemon card fans and Pokemon game fans the same type of fans, or do you think they're different?
Uh there's definitely overlap. There's a Venn diagram, but there's also like because there's Pokemon fans, there's almost like crypto bro type of scalper-ish, like this is investment. I do have a lot of seal too, and it has like it's beating crypto at the moment in terms of like the value going up. I don't know if that's gonna stay that way forever, but it like if you invested in Pokemon cards like 20 years ago, they I think they would have beaten the market, especially if it's a certain set. So they're definitely like investor type guys that want to like haggle. There's people, that just sort of sell and vend it stuff for money. And there's also just people that enjoy collecting cards and opening packs and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I got into it because I like Pokemon, so it's like it's kind of both. And like the games kind of suck now, so maybe collecting cards is kind of funner than playing the games at the moment. That's my take on it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I what one thing that stressed me as a kid playing Pokemon was like they all gotta catch them all.
Mhm.
Like it, which was fun, but at the same time it became repetitive because you just either give them rare candies or you just run every single Pokemon through Elite Four. That's why I like
Mhm.
kind of like Arceus's approach, where it's like more of a safari. You just gotta like
Yeah.
feed it a certain thing or watch it do something, and it was like more interactive. It wasn't. I think that was a genius move. I enjoyed Arceus so much because of that. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
feels like I'm not trying to catch all of them. I'm catching the ones I like, but I gotta like observe all these Pokemon doing certain things, and it'll fill my Pokédex. So I really like
Yeah.
that.
No, I did like that too, where you can like get XP just for catching the Pokemon, and like
Hmm.
you can get it for fighting or just capturing it. There's a lot of different things,
Yeah.
and like you get it for battling as well. So battling
Right.
trainers or battling stuff, but they did make that a little less of a grind
Hmm.
than before. It's always pisses me off because like ZA was similar in that sense, but like they always really cut back on the production cost, despite the fact that it's guaranteed to make millions of dollars. Like they'll sell
Yeah.
millions of copies, they'll make millions of dollars, unless like, oh, you spent a total of like 15 million on the production of
Mhm.
it. Like, that's outrageous. It's like 10 times less than what, like, a normal AAA studio would do, and they'll sell
Right.
far less. They'll only sell, like, 2 million copies, they only consider that a success. Like, 10 million is low for a Pokemon game. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
And then they wanna try and, like, encourage you to buy both copies somehow. Like, always thinking of ways, like, "How are we gonna buy more or, like, spend more on this stuff?" Like, goodness gracious, like, put
Mhm.
in some more money into production, please.
Yeah, it's one of those things that Pokemon kind of like what blows my mind is that, all they gotta do is some minimal changes, and that's why I liked Arceus because I'm like, "Oh, they actually sat
Yeah,
down and said, 'Hey, this part of the game is really grindy.'" This was like because if there's guys that bleed the Elite Four and then they kinda, like, check out, and then there's guys
mhm,
that, like, will catch a couple Pokemon after the Elite Four and then check out, or they'll, look for
yeah,
stuff, and then there's guys that are obsessed and catch all of them, there's
oh,
guys that
yeah,
are just, like, super obsessed that, they mess with the stats and do the breeding, and then, the guys that want all the shinies and stuff,
yeah, those people
and
are
it
sick,
yeah,
and then
yeah. And then those are like it becomes like a funnel where little by little, like, as soon as you beat the Elite Four, the amount of players that keep playing your game go almost to
oh, yeah,
0% or
I've
1%. So it's just like, okay, well, make a system where it's like, yeah, there's bosses, but also if you take a picture of a Pokemon or you feed it a Pokemon something,
mhm,
and it becomes more of like a safari, fun Pokemon Snap type of game. And I'm like, you know what? That's and it
yeah,
kept me playing till the very end. Like, I put in the 50 hours it required me, and I'm like, "Man, that was a good experience. I enjoyed it."
yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely a different thing, and I appreciated that. I don't think they went far enough in Legends EA to, like, push, like, that experience. There's some cool stuff in it. I just didn't like I thought the graphics were subpar compared to, like, what they coulda done, and also, like, the battling system was pretty cool. I think that was neat. I don't think it was quite as fleshed out as it could be, or they could have done more with it since they kinda, like, moved a little bit away from turn base,
Yeah.
but they made it its own thing, which it was kinda neat from, like, the mainline Pokemon game. I don't know how Wind and Waves are gonna do. I mean, it looks like it's a graphical upgrade, but I'm not sure if they're gonna try something, dramatically different.
Yeah. Um, I haven't played a game since Arceus. I've been wanting to. Obviously, Pokopia did pretty well because, again, it was, like, a different take on the
Mm.
Pokemon universe and stuff. But then, like, I've already got, um, a whole bunch of games. Um
Oh, yeah. The backlog.
Yeah, like, and the thing is I'm a JRPG fan and RPG fan, so you know that it's not
Mhm.
just like, I'm
Not a
playing
small
Crimson
game.
Desert and Octopath, so it's like, oh, man.
Edge does look lifted. Oh, dang
Yeah, and Crimson Desert requires, like, your full attention, like, there's
it.
so many
Mhm.
mechanics and things, and then you play it like, I put in, like, 50 hours in it, and I'm just scratching the
Oh,
surface of
yeah.
what and that's insane,
The devs
so,
were MMO, they're MMO devs, so they know
yeah. It
how
does
to
lack
really
soul,
stretch it.
though.
Yeah, it seemed like that kinda in, and just, like, looking at it, the way it plays, like, there's some stuff that doesn't quite, a little bit generic, but I don't know. I
Yeah,
only
it's
looked at a little bit. It does
what it
seem cool
feels
that you
like
can
is
beat
that
women, though.
yeah, that is true.
Like, they don't let you
Uh,
do that in other games.
yeah, no, what, uh, uh, what it feels like is it feels like AI generated game.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what it
well,
feels like.
yeah, it's just, like, everything, like, kinda lacks a little, like,
A little bit of
finesse,
soul.
yeah. Which is funny because, like, Minecraft, all that stuff is computer generated too, but I never really got that sense, that there's something, like, they managed to do that almost makes it feel, like, organic in a sense, even though it is, like, randomly
Yeah,
generated. I don't know, maybe it's just the way they seed it. I don't know.
yeah. but it just feels that way. There's like it lacks a little bit of soul.
Mm.
I don't know how to explain it, but that's the best explanation. Just because like when you play like Witcher 3, and you're riding through towns and stuff, like you could hear women crying, right?
Yeah.
And like the missions are very emotionally charged because it's just like, hey, where's my son? He's been missing for 3 days, and you got to find out he's been eaten alive by some kind of fiend or
Yeah.
monster, and you're just like, fuck.
That's fucked up. Maybe they just didn't have the
And
time or the skill to
yeah,
sort of add those little details that make the stuff feel alive.
yeah. So it's one of those things where um it doesn't have a soul, but it tries, you know.
Yeah, I felt the way like a lot of open worlds, like Legend of Zelda did a really great job where like they move around, they have like routes that they go on, stuff that like even like the enemies sort of like will patrol different
Mhm.
areas, and you'll see them sort of walk around like, oh, that really makes it feel like it's alive. They're just not sort of pasted in the world like it's in some place. Nighttime comes and like maybe this like boss spawns in like an open field. It's kind of cool. Just those sort of
Yeah.
like extra little details that really, and like the way that people go to like in their houses and their family,
Mhm.
and they sleep in their beds. I'm like, oh, that really makes it feel like it's a real world. These are real people, and not everything any company could do that, or they don't have the time, or they don't think it's important, or they don't want to risk the extra cost that it would take. I mean, with Zelda, at least people are at least going to try it. Well, they did a really good
Yeah.
job with that.
Yeah, like Breath of the Wild. The Earth had a lot of soul. It's very
Definitely.
like, and yeah, it just felt, you know, it just it's just hard to explain. Like, I would say it's similar to Horizon Zero Dawn in that the premise is really good, the world is pretty awesome,
Mm,
but it's just the character is like a robot. You
yeah,
can re
like
I feel like if you can replace the character with anyone or anything
mm,
and it doesn't change anything, then the game lacks a little bit of, a little bit of soul. Like people say, "Oh, well, Link doesn't talk." I'm like, "Yeah, but there's still something there."
mm,
For some reason, Link is very, he's there.
yeah.
But like the girl from Horizon Zero Dawn, there's nothing there. She's just quiet. She speaks in like this whispery tone. Um all the side characters have more personality than her. And it's just like, okay, well, the premise is so good and the plot and the premise are so good that you don't really care, but you could just tell, right? And people say, well, Geralt is kind of like a reactionary
Mm,
character. He just, but the thing with Geralt is that you kind of feel like he's already been through the game, like he's already been through everything. So when you get to like when you play Witcher 3, it's like he because like he a lot of people don't understand this, but Geralt already knows everything about all the monsters he's killing and all the politics of the land. So when you play the game, it's like you're playing almost like a sequel. He already gets everything. He understands. So when you're watching the show, he knows everything about how to kill every monster, and it kind of makes him feel. It kind of makes it feel like, oh, he's a real person. Like he's already experienced this. But like with Crimson Desert, you're just like these people can be replaced with anyone and the game will still work.
it is kind of funny because they're like functionally, I think they're almost like, at least with Link, he's almost kind of meant to be like kind of like an avatar, just like a placeholder for the silent protagonist is kind of a placeholder for the uh the player itself. So they don't necessarily have
Mhm.
to have like super strong personalities, but they do kind of have to sort of fit into like an archetype. I don't know about The Witcher though. I think Geralt's probably seems like he's more of a character than on his own right than just like a Mario or a Link, which is just
Yeah.
sort of a
He
character.
he's a jaded protagonist that has a soft spot for Siri. That's all it is.
Uh,
And the thing is, you get rewarded because you talk to what was his name? Your mentor? What's his name? At Kaer Morhen? Crap. What was his name? The bearded guy, the guy with the long hair.
I've never
kinda
played
see that.
Witcher, so I don't know.
Oh, all right. Well, he has this mentor, which is like his uncle, right? And he's like jaded, whatever, knows everything, like does his missions, and it's weird because like you're charging like these poor old ladies money for finding their dead son. Like, okay, hey, your son was eaten alive by a bird, by a giant bird.
Closure.
That'll be $20. Yeah,
Yeah,
like that.
there's
So
your
you think like, man,
closure.
this guy doesn't give a yeah, this guy doesn't give a fuck. But then you see him with Siri and you see him with his mentor, and he's just like a bro. He just lightens
Mhm.
up and he's chilled. I'm like, okay, cool. We got some dimension. We
You
got a
got
little bit of yeah, he's a
kinda
person
has
in
to do
there.
that, I guess, to, like, keep, the not go crazy, I guess.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like Witchers, they were warriors that were like respected and they saved
Mm,
the land from great evil. And then when society no longer needed them, they were just seen as like, you know, useless.
mm,
And then now
or
they have to do
outcast.
these little menial jobs of killing monsters to get by. So they kind of are super jaded and like whatever about it.
Mm,
Yeah.
very defensive, closed off from people.
Yeah, closed off, but then with their own, um he has a very big soft spot for like Yennefer and like his love interest and for Ciri, which is like his daughter essentially.
Oh, adopted daughter. Okay.
Yeah, so and I think Link is just since he's so generic, it's easy to fill him in with your own
Yeah,
kind of like
personality.
yeah, your own personality and all that stuff. I don't know. Just
I
something
don't think
about
that's necessarily bad. I think for video games, at least. I mean, maybe if you want to
yeah.
make other media, you have to kind of like give them more, kind of like what they did with. Man, I'm not sure if the Mario movie is the best. Maybe it's an example, but
I enjoyed the Mario movie. I thought
I
they did
thought
a
it
lot
was
of
nice.
yeah, well, I was afraid because I'm like they made Luigi a punk in the first movie,
Yeah,
right?
John
And then
Leguizamo or whatever is it?
yeah, and then in the second movie, they made him like the fight scenes between Mario and Luigi were really good. Like I was like, damn,
Yeah,
like they made him look like you know like I'm like okay, cool. Like I understand that they got to put a little bit of Princess Peach's the shit is
yeah.
empowered and strong,
They gotta have that
but they
stupid
didn't.
shit in it.
Yeah, but they made Mario look like a boss. You know, like
Yeah,
this dude was a combat expert essentially.
yeah. He became a
So
combat expert.
yeah, yeah, and they made Luigi look good too. So I'm like, okay, you guys understand the game here. Like,
Oh yeah, Nintendo involvement. They're not gonna let them like totally fuck up their IP,
yeah,
since I mean that is their bread and butter. They're very protective of it.
yeah, that's good though. I mean, it's not always good, but it's good in
Yeah.
this case.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So
And Nintendo can be a bitch when it comes to certain things. They
yeah.
apparently they lost like all of their they're losing all their patent lawsuits against Power World, so that's kind of fun. Good to see
Oh
that
yeah,
happen.
I saw Asmund Gold, uh, saying that he's addicted to Power World now.
I mean, it seems fun. I already played through it. I didn't see enough to like go back and like get involved,
Mhm.
because that's another thing where it's like, like once you sort of get into it, it's going to be like 50 hours. Like as you like, you do the typical loop where like you start out small and then like you're building up and then tearing up
Mhm.
and then building another base. And if I was,
Yeah.
I know my brother's been playing it, so maybe if I was playing with other people, it's a lot more fun.
Yeah.
I just haven't been
It's
super interested.
it's weird because like those I don't know what do you call them, those sandbox games?
Yeah, sandbox survival type of it's like similar to Minecraft or like Ark. What I
Yeah.
heard people. I've never played Ark, but I've seen people constantly compare it to Ark. Uh,
Yeah. Well, those games like at first are fun. You know what it reminds me of a lot? No Man's Sky,
mm,
where I would play with my brother for like hours and we'd just be building bases next to each other on the same
yeah.
planet. a- And we wouldn't talk. We would just be like, "Hey, what's up?" when we would walk by each other.
Mhm.
And after we were done playing, we're like, "Hey, good sesh." And then that's it. It was just like you didn't even need to talk to anyone. You were just as long as you knew they were there.
Yeah, that is something cool. They can see like what your base is. Like occasionally you'll check it. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's pretty neat. You see what they're
Yeah.
doing. Occasionally,
hey,
you
you
might
need
team up
this
to take
mineral.
something down,
Yeah,
or a raid or something
kind of
like that.
kind of speaks to how like simple guys are. As long as
Yeah.
hey, dude, you good? You need minerals? I'm good. All right, cool. Talk to you in 30 minutes. Talk to you in
Yeah,
an hour. So
it's pretty fun. Just like having each other's company. Let's see. Start putting the stuff away. I know I do like I do like them on occasion. You know, if you have someone you play with, but it does like get to the point where it's like, sheesh. It's like too. It just it's going to take so much time, and it's really just grinding stuff half the time. It's not like a crazy challenge, which I mean, sometimes I'm in the mood for, but other times, like, hey, make me do something, or maybe fight something, or like give something that could actually kill me.
yeah.
Would be kind of cool. I want a challenge. Like that's why I like some of those arcade games.
Hmm.
It's like intense from start to finish. Like even if it's like only a half an hour to beat the whole thing, trying to like do it without using continue can be extremely challenging.
Yeah.
Keep these. I might sell some of these. I'm definitely gonna probably put them in the rest of my trade binder to potentially sell or trade with other people.
Yeah, I had an early job at Target doing some server room work, and I saw the
Oh,
line. It was
yeah.
so long outside. I was like, "What?"
It's
And then it kind of clicked. I'm like, "Wait a minute, Target sells Pokemon cards, so or like
yep.
Pokemon card line."
Yep.
Yeah,
Friday. Yeah, there was a pitch track. That's the thing. Like people, like 90%, it feels like if you see like online content for Pokemon is like scalpers are the worst people in the world, and but then like you look at Target, like they limit people to two
yeah.
or
No, I
two
heard him talking. It was one.
one.
I think it was
Uh,
one
oh, my Target
for
only
the.
does two, but two things per person, like two packs or like two ETBs, but that and then
Yeah,
like what they're scalpers. It's like you just the only way to like actually solve that problem is to print more
yeah,
cards, and but they can't. You don't really feel empowered when you just say, "Oh well, Pokemon's just got to do something about it." So it's they just sort of like go to shaming resellers,
hmm,
hoping that would somehow, I don't know, like make them feel bad and have them stop doing it. I don't know. I mean, it is kind of sad when you see people setting up cots to
yeah,
in my Target, they literally have cots where they're waiting all night uh
yeah,
to get like maybe, and I mean even the resale value, you're probably making like, if you sell all the stuff you get, it's probably like $40,
yeah,
depending on the release. I mean, if it's like something like I said at Heroes, it's a really good set, it's worth more, but usually not. And I'm like, why would you do this? And maybe you just enjoy it. Some of those people are just unemployed, and they, they're definitely like there is definitely like a scummy, like low level criminal vibe with a lot of these
yeah.
resellers, like kind of like a third world type of like,
Like,
oh,
are they even fans of of Pokemon? Like, are
maybe,
they even?
but they're still
Yeah,
dirty looking people. So
yeah. It sucks because like it's not even a it's not uh it gets to the point where I bet a lot of people want to get into Pokemon cards and they're just like,
it's a bad time to do it. Like if you just want to collect
yeah,
casually, like you have to be at the store on release day, like usually within an hour or two. Like if you just like, I showed up at Target, I didn't go to the opening. Like showed up maybe around like 8 ish, and I was able to get two sleeves of but just two packs of basically a pitch black. Usually I'll order online. I'll sign up for a Discord that has like these alerts, but like you have to get up at like 3 a.m. To get these off. It's a little more convenient getting up at 3 a.m. order getting like two orders, like maybe like 6 booster packs. or booster bundles, which is like 36 packs. You can get that,
Mhm.
and then you can like either resell them or open them, but you're only paying like $5 a pack. If you buy it off market, you end up paying quite a bit more.
Yeah.
There's like just the work you have to do, and then you also have to fight a bunch of people that botting constantly too. So it's really
Okay.
hard. You have to do quite a bit of effort to get packs at normal price. So you're either paying a lot more for the packs you open, or you do a lot of work to get them at MSRP.
Yeah.
It-
It's a hobby.
It's not a good. Well, yeah, it's just like a hobby that you can't actually buy stuff at a normal price for at
Yeah,
the moment. So yeah, it
because
is. It is
everyone
hard to
wants
get in.
it. Yeah.
Exactly, it's so popular, and they just cannot print enough, which is crazy. I mean, like they are like get doing max capacity. They're printing at max capacity, and they still can't keep up, which is nuts.
Yeah.
They are opening a new thing. I think into 2027. They should be opening a new facility that can print more, but it's funny that it's almost like self-defeating, because once they do print enough and the market price goes down, like the resellers will leave at that point. If it just doesn't become worth, reselling it at that point, they're not going to do that anymore, and they'll move on to something else like sneakers. That's a lot of sneakerhead type of sellers are in the space at the
I
moment.
I hate sneaker collectors. If there's any collectors I hate, it's the sneaker collectors. I don't know, something about that industry.
It is. It's the same kind of thing where it's like kind of dirty, like low level criminal, like thug wannabe type. Oh, I got these sneakers, like hood rich type of stuff, where like they're showing off their stacks
Yeah.
of sneakers. I'm like,
It's
wow,
select
that's
for those type of people, yeah.
my Yeezys. Like, whoa, that's really cool, dude.
And the thing is too, like at least with Pokemon cards, you know what Pokemon like you could see them, they look cool. You kind of have
Mhm.
an idea. With sneakers, they try to like, oh yeah, these Yeezys that look like a rock with holes in it. Yeah, these are worth $200. I'm like, bro, come on. Like, well, who's making the taste? Who's the taste makers for this hobby? Like,
I
you know,
I don't know, man. It is crazy. Some of this stuff. uh, like one of the releases, like some guy like started smoking pot too. I'm like, that stuff stinks, man. What are you doing?
oh, like in the line.
Yeah, on the line to wait.
Yeah, it's just that's the thing. There's a lot of hobbies that I have that you realize that you are out of like a certain income bracket or mentality bracket. I
Mm,
like to cosplay, but a lot of
mm.
cosplayers don't shower, man. And it's like
Yeah, that's
I wake
sad.
up every day and I shower.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is that just 'cause they're, like, too fat, or just they don't choose not to shower, they just have bad hygiene? Not because 'cause they're sweating, because 'cause they're a fat pig, or
Yeah. I don't know, and it's just like but I'm nice. I don't come with this attitude that I'm, like, better than anyone.
yeah.
I'm very nice. Like, when I cosplay, I let people take pictures with my sword or
Mhm.
whatever, don't care, and it's kinda like I just stand in the back during these, like, anime like, I went to a Pokemon rave kinda anime thing. I just stand in the back. I'm a little older, so I feel kinda weird,
Yeah.
being too much in the mix, but I just stand back, um and kinda enjoy just seeing young people actually be out and having a good time. It warms my heart, but you could tell, like, a lot of these guys are really socially awkward and,
Yeah.
par for the course. It is what it is, like,
Yeah.
they'll grow up and they'll learn how to talk to people eventually.
Hopefully. I felt that same way. I went to, like, some, like, game, stuff like Smash Brothers, even, like, I went to, like, one of Smash Brother local, like, meetups. You get that exact same scene where, like, I almost, like, I'm a little there's, like, some older guys who've been playing, since the
Mhm.
beginning, but it's a lot of, like, younger kids, and it's, like, it just feels, like, weird to interact with them, like, they're almost, like, different. I don't know if they're just socially
Yeah.
awkward, but it's, like, I feel, like, more at ease talking to their dads, because like, you can, like, have a little
Yeah,
bit of
more
back and
socially
forth with them.
calibrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, like, it's just,
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
that's the nerd tax. You gotta interact with people that are just a little bit weird, but the
But
thing is,
they're
like,
not
I
bad.
never yeah, they just like, one day I went
Come
to
on.
a cosplay event, and I think I was with my brother, and I think I was cosplaying. What was I called? Like Luffy, or no? I was
Mm.
Cloud. And just chilling. This guy shows up, and he's just like wants to hold my sword. I'm like, yeah, dude, if you want to like take a pictures, whatever. And then he pulls out his sword, and it's real metal, dude. I'm like, holy fuck! How did he get this past security? Like,
Mm.
he could kill someone with this thing. It's a weapon. So I looked at it, and I was like, cool. And then I just walked away.
Yeah.
I kept my eye on that
Yeah.
kid. He was so proud of it though, but I'm like, dude, you cannot bring
Like a real
you
sword.
and maybe it wasn't real, but it was metal and heavy and pointy, right?
Yeah.
Like you could hurt somebody,
Yeah.
you
It's not
know?
like a piece of foam or
Yeah.
something.
Like my sword would just like either like it's well made, but it's like it's not gonna hurt anyone, you know.
Mm. Yeah.
So it's just weird. But hey, you know, it's part of the deal. Like,
It's definitely changed since I went to like some of the anime cons.
you know,
It usually was like a few people, and like I assume it's like quite a bit more troons than was before. They used to like dress up as men, girls as like a joke type of thing,
mhm.
and now it's like legit. Or like seeing like these weird guy people in the
Yeah,
line.
there's a lot of cosplay is another excuse for cross dressing, like socially acceptable cross dressing. Because oh, it's funny, ha ha. And I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, just say you're gay, man. You gotta do all this.
Mm,
Yeah, the girls are kind of awkward too. Um,
really? I guess yeah. So
yeah,
so like does some of them have like OF and that kind of stuff, or like
yeah,
the
it's
professional
weird.
ones?
Like, yeah, because there's like they use girls with OFs to promote the event on Instagram. You know, like oh look
Mhm.
at my butt, kind of ass. The Pokemon rave. Here's me dressed as sexy Umbreon. I get it. You know, the guy. Like, I appreciate when guys build it's hard to build something like that, like, so
Mm,
he's doing what the rules, like, you need to have sexy girls promote your event. It is what it is. That's
yeah,
just marketing 101.
yeah. Do
But,
actually other girls show up to the event? A decent amount?
yeah, yeah, and, they're not like, they're just there,
Mhm,
but the thing is, it's just they are very, like, it's weird because these girls, they're not I maybe their payment is that they get more followers. So,
mm,
like, a cosplay girl will show up to an event,
mm.
and
Almost
maybe
as a
she gets
promotion
paid.
for themselves.
Yeah, and then they're like they get followers and stuff like that,
Mhm,
and I'm like, there's this whole economy of why, like, even the Red Pill podcast, why these girls come on.
mhm.
It's it's a like, you really think they're coming on because they're just so interested in talking about
Yeah,
inter Red
yeah.
Pill, intersexual
It's
come
like
on, guys. It's
it's like that
obvious.
that girl that showed up to Asmongold's stream, I think was an OF content creator, right? The
Yeah.
Japanese chick or Asian chick?
Yeah, she probably paid like 100K or something to be on a couple of like, trust me, there's like this whole economy and they gotta sell it to us as being
Mm,
normal. And I'm like,
yeah,
listen, they sign NDAs, they,
mm,
they're there for a reason, and they have brands that they wanna promote and stuff like that.
yeah. It's like you'll see like random people like show up on Tinder too, where it's like they're promoting their OnlyFans, like, "Oh, come check this out. This site." I'm
Yeah,
like, "What the hell?" Like
and
there
Tinder was very slow to kick that off.
I don't know if they do they still even do that now? I haven't been on in a long time.
Well, they have these since when I haven't been on it like in 2 years, but like, they have this facial verification now, and if they have to verify
Mm,
your face,
mm,
and then you get like a blue check. Last I checked,
mm,
and once you have the blue check, then it's on your profile, so you could tell like, oh, this person went through the trouble of proving that they're a
mm.
person, not like Ron
Yeah,
Jeet running a
yeah.
or an OF
A
manager or
scam.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is good, I guess. Not like anyone's doing well on
Yeah,
dating apps
exactly.
anyway.
Exactly.
Uh, but it's just it's a culture, it's its own economy, man. Like, they're just billboards, and
Mhm.
they're just trading each other's like
It is. It's like it's not like
time and
real
effort.
interaction, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like people go in there to actually have fun. It's like a promotion job. It's just weird.
Yeah. And it's weird, man. Like maybe it's because I'm older, but it's just weird to see guys have parasocial relationships are something that I can't fathom. Right?
Mm.
Maybe it's because I grew up without internet.
Yeah, like really like deep ones. I mean, there's one thing like be a fan. Like some people, interact online. Hey, cool stuff. It's like, but yeah, like
Yeah.
have that like really like deep where you're talking to them, like especially on see it on Twitch and stuff, or like they're like moderators. They're just constantly there, or like you can tell like they really need, like that is one of their only like social interactions.
Yeah.
It's
It's
that
just it makes
that
me
is weird.
sad because I'm like, here's the thing, right? In terms of like OF girls, it's so I always said like, guys, you can get a girl like that. And I went on a couple dates with an OF girl and she was embarrassed to show me her freaking pictures for her content. She was
Mm,
embarrassed. Like, "Oh, don't I don't that's only for my, for my followers." And she would only send me like very wholesome selfies to me,
mm,
right? Like she wanted to be a normal girl outside of that. And
yeah,
that's what I tell guys, like these girls, it's just a business thing. They can separate, right? They want to be
yeah,
normal people outside of their,
yeah.
their content. It's so weird, and they keep and these people kind of put them on a pedestal and all that stuff. You could tell. Like I went to go to a Comic Con with my friend Sean. Right? Whenever a Comic Con's in town, I'm like, oh, I need some gym shirts or buy some stuff, whatever. It's like collecting really random anime crap that I
Mm,
like. And I go and I meet like the voice actor of Eris and Tifa, right?
mm,
And also the voice actors of like some animes like Don popular animes and all that stuff. And I have a quick conversation. Um, and you realize that they're not used to talking to like normal, like calibrated people.
mm,
I talk to these people like they're like normal people. Like I'm
mm,
just like I'm a fan, right? But I just talk about like, hey, how oh you have a dog or like how's you have kids or like oh California with part like just anything but what their job is. And it's
mm,
almost like they can't get enough of being talked to like a person at these anime cons. So I was talking, I think it was the voice actor of Broly, which he's very talented from Dragon Ball.
mm,
And I talked to him and he was like, we were just shooting the shit, talking about anything but his work. And I'm
mm.
like, this is what guys need to understand about like parasocial relationships. What you see on the screen is not them, man. And it stresses them out. They're not what you think
Yeah.
they are. You know?
They can't.
Like,
They already do it like 8 hours, 10 hours a day. They don't want to bother with it
mhm.
anymore.
Yeah, the voice actress of Tifa, she was exhausted. I could see it in her eyes because I know I'm an older guy. I understand when I've been sitting down and talking to people all day. I know I could see the tiredness in your eyes. And I look at her and I say, long day. And she's like, yeah. Okay, cool. Right. And I'm like, all right.
Hopefully I make some decent money off that. I assume they have to if they're showing up
Yeah, I mean,
there.
they sign, but you could tell too that that's not their passion.
Oh
Like
yeah.
they don't like to meet fans. Like they just want to work. They want to do their job. They want to work. Like meeting
Yeah.
fans is just like they don't hate it, but it's just like like like
Yeah.
Ryan Stone says, every job has toilets to scrub, and that's their toilet.
Mhm.
But they can't let anyone know because holy
Yeah.
shit, they don't want to be known as the asshole in the industry.
Yeah, exactly. So, ooh,
Like
I'm
these
sure
people.
I'm sure they don't like
Yeah,
hate their fans either. It's just, takes a while, takes a lot
it's
out of you to
exhausting.
be social interaction.
Yeah, because you're talking to weird people, and I
They
love my
definitely
fellow
have some
anime
weird
fans, but yeah, we're weird. We're like that.
so definitely have that, which you
Yeah,
can't like get away from that. I mean, some part it's just part of it, you just have guys. I'd
yeah,
rather them like have some weird guys or at least be a place where like weird guys can go to be feel a little less weird than it like them trying to sanitize the shit out of it. I think that's
Mhm.
even worse, which like
Yeah,
they've tried to
pretending.
do, where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, like you can't like this certain anime character, or like there was that like Tifa cosplayer holding up something about like lollies or something like that, some sort of like anti-lolly sign at one of the convention. Like, just get lost. Like, I don't want this lady here. So I don't want
Yeah,
like OF models like trying to like sexually shame me. But but by the way, if you pay me for this, that's
you
okay.
could see my holes.
Yeah,
Oh, that's insane.
it's like they
Yeah,
shame you and then they offer the solution to your shame, which is giving them money for pornography. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
what a
and
how
it's
convenient.
yeah, it just becomes one of those things where, um, it's inevitable, right? Like, whenever you have a nerdy hobby, there's gonna be women wherever there is a big, solid fandom or
Mhm.
movement with sexually inexperienced men, there's always gonna be women there to take advantage of them.
Absolutely.
Like, and that's what makes me sad because I see these guys having fun at these anime events, just jumping
Yeah.
up and down. They want pictures with me,
Mhm.
and it just, warms my heart to see, kids out and having a good time. But
Yeah.
then, like, you know that these girls are there because they're trying to push their OF, and, like, are they even fans? Are they
No,
like,
no.
and it's hard because I've dated girls that were like anime fans and all that stuff, but you know what it is that you never know. It
Yeah.
was like like they would just it would be a shock. You're like, "Oh yeah, I'm into Demon Slayer." Like, "Oh, cool." And then
Yeah.
they'd show me where they're at and all that stuff, and when the TV's off, it's off and they do something else. Like, it's not like they're, "Okay, I like Demon Slayer. How can I get some money out of Simps?" You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Here's my Demon
So,
Slayer cosplay.
yeah. How do I dress? And for what it's worth, man, like, I don't wanna tell anyone not to enjoy something because then I become part of the problem, you know?
Mhm.
I become what I seek to destroy.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of, fake women fans in nerdy hobbies, and it's like, if you could not get any attention for this hobby, the only attention you got was for people trying to sell you, like, stuff at a shop, would you still be here? We don't know.
Probably not. If you can get a bunch of attention for free, probably not. That's happens in all the time. I've always disliked it. And like they'll try and like get into like positions where like they can influence people like, oh, get this guy out of the we need to remove this guy from the convention because he
Yeah.
doesn't have the right politics, or like, oh, we got to get remove these these vendors,
Yeah.
or this speaker from the panel.
It's becoming a retirement it's becoming retirement or a side hustle for porn women too. I met
Mm,
a famous Japanese porn star that my friend was trying to work with and write a book for, like, be a ghostwriter or something, I forgot, and I met her, and you could just feel it. He said, "Dude, I felt the tension between you and her," and she's famous, like, she's very famous in Japan, and like, she's like, "Oh, you could just feel I felt the tension between you and her," and I'm like, "Yeah, dude, because I have, like, it's a like, I I watched this anime when I was a kid. Why are, like, super whores here?" You know what I'm saying? Like,
mm,
when you enjoy something since you were a kid, and now you have people that do gangbangs trying to, like, get in on the pie, it's not like
yeah.
I'm gonna be like, "Oh, welcome aboard." I'm gonna be like, "Yeah,
Oh, cool. This
yeah,
will definitely have positive consequences down the line.
yeah." Like, man, it's like when Twitch was like, for a couple years, Twitch had a big problem because women were going on there, like, being naked. What is it? The hot tub streams?
Yeah, yeah.
Being half naked, and they had to make a choice. I'm like, "Hey, this app was initially intended for boys to
Mm,
watch other boys and maybe teenagers and young adults
mm,
play video games, right?" And now you have to make a choice because this is borderline porn. Like, here's how I know the test. If you're a boy that's 14 and your mom walks in on you watching a streamer, would she get mad? Your mother, right? That's how you know. It's not about like, oh well,
Yeah.
she's covering this area. I'm like, no.
Mhm.
If your mother walks in and she looks at
Yeah.
this and it's just like, oh my, what are you doing? Like, and scolds you and gets you in trouble and takes your PC away, yeah, that's not good. It's the parents, right, that decide what their kids can see. So it's
Yeah.
like, okay, you have to make a choice here, and it's really where like the slut industry and the nerd industry kind of are it's the battleground right now because
Mhm.
um for example, like now there's this thing where like Pornhub is being like banned from states, or you have to have age verification
Yeah,
or
age
something.
verification, yep.
Yeah, so it's like people are starting to like, hey, we don't want kids to have easy access. We want to. Obviously they can. Kids are smart with
Yeah,
technology, right? But we don't
that's a
want to
funny
make it
part of
so
it.
easy. We don't want to make it easy. So we can sleep
Yeah.
at night. And I'm like, cool, yeah, I'm all for, the later a kid gets into naked pictures online, the better, right? That's
Mhm.
I would everyone agrees that we don't want young boys and girls to look at crazy stuff online. Great. But then it's like the women are fighting against this and saying, like, oh, this is the freedom of speech. I'm like, well, you're gonna have to choose the kids or whores making money. Like, you gotta choose one.
Mhm.
Like, it's down to that. And what Twitch did was like they got their TOS became so specific about what level of boob and what side of the boob
Mhm.
they can show. And it's like that doesn't make it much better.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Like, I
I
love
mean,
nerdy stuff.
that's such big part of their fan base now though with, like, Amaranth or, like,
Mhm.
even, like, some of the ones that are more like, what's that Asian, lady's name at this point? Pokimane. It was like,
Oh yeah.
more that's not, like, really like a hard ethot, but, like, still kinda like
She teases a lot, yeah.
basically
She rides that
the
line.
line, right at the line of what you consider. Definitely uses her body to attract people, and, like, I don't think anyone would give a shit about anything she plays if, it wasn't for that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's definitely I just don't see Twitch coming back.
Yeah, they're not
Uh,
no, yeah, it's already embedded. It's part of their, you know, they need it's sad because it feels like since our attention spans are so small, the only effective marketing to get people to look at something, at least men,
mhm,
is sexuality. And I
yeah,
know this because I open my Instagram for you page and it's fitness, anime, like right wing memes and stuff like that.
mhm,
Um and I open it, and I'm like, "Why are there so many like, I can't open this in front of my girlfriend. She's gonna, like, be mad at me or whatever," right?
yeah,
But then I, like, look at I open a content, right, on my For You page, and it's like, yeah, really a girl with her boobs out her ass right in front of the screen, but then it's like the dinosaur horror game because I like dinosaurs, like, she's just playing that. Just she needed those 3 seconds of her showing her body to get you to watch it, and I'm like,
mhm,
"Can I even blame her at this point?" Like, everything like, we're using female sexuality as a hook now for every piece of social media. It's the
mhm,
only thing that's starting to work, and I'm just like, "So get ready, like, anything that you ever enjoyed," and content creators that wanna, like, use it as their brand, there's gonna be tits in the front for the first 3 seconds because how else are they gonna get you to watch it? The attention
mhm,
span of people is attention is the hardest currency to get, building a brand, building a YouTube channel is very difficult, so, I mean, whatever, it is what it is.
yeah, and outside of, like, being really good at the game or maybe just having a big following, like, just a few people that do, maybe because of their personality or just, I don't know, connections, who knows? Some of that stuff
Yeah.
definitely seems kind of fake that. But yeah, it's rough. It is rough, especially if
Yeah.
you're trying to like make it. I feel bad for content creators that aren't trying to actually like raise your raise up your viewership or like get noticed. It's rough, especially like you have to compete with women and then like ultra retarded uh like attention whoring stuff.
Yeah, people that are willing to sacrifice their dignity and their sanity.
Everything, yeah. It's like I
Yeah, and I'm like,
cannot. They've upped the
yeah,
ante to a place where I am not comfortable with. Were they
yeah,
even
I,
trying? Like, no thanks.
yeah. I'd rather grow my brand really slow and
Yeah,
steady
yeah,
than like catch a charge or do something that's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life.
exactly.
And trust me, it doesn't go away very easily, especially if you have a very antagonistic brand, you know, where you call out people that call
Yeah.
out other people. Like being a brand that calls out other people, holy
Mhm.
crap, you better have a solid, perfect life because the minute something isn't
Oh yeah.
perfect, dude, they're gonna come after you, dude.
You'll say I had never gotten the appeal of, like stuff like Kiwi Farms or that kind of shit. Or I'm like, I just don't give a shit about this drama stuff, but like
Yeah,
that's like what happens nowadays where it's like, oh, this person did this. A random person got
yeah,
this, was with this girl that might be underage or got in a fight, beat his wife or something like that.
no. I don't. That's not what I signed up for. Just make the content, man. Like, and if you're gonna like call out people, you better. And the thing is, it's everyone, and everyone thinks they're perfect. I'm like, there is something about you that if people found out, it would put your brand and your hard work at risk. So if you want to do it like a brand where you just call out people or whatever, good luck, dude. Because people that don't do that and just bring joy to people,
Mhm.
they make a lot of mistakes, and people love them even more. Like it's like, oh, dude, you're human. Oh, awesome, dude. Like I mess up too, and all that. You know. Just don't do anything illegal, you know,
Just
like, maybe
don't
don't
ri-
talk to underage girls. Really
don't
easy,
write an
guys.
article about right driving your girlfriend to another guy's house to have sex.
Oh, yeah, don't do that because you don't, because stuff like that, you don't come back from, man, like,
No,
you just don't.
especially if like you want to like do a pivot to like morality or traditional
Yeah,
masculinity or whatever. It's like, this cuck article might come to haunt you. Uh,
forever.
exactly. It's like, oh, this guy cucked his wife, or oh, this person had sex with Taiwanese lady boys. Huh. That's
And writing
I-
about it?
yeah. Wrote an article about
What?
it.
Yeah.
That's hard.
You don't those are things you can't come back from. There's just certain things that you can't come
Yeah.
back from.
Especially if you're gonna go calling people degenerates. It's like,
Yeah.
glass
Also, like,
houses and throwing stones or whatever.
also if you shame people online, you know, like,
Yeah.
your kids may not be perfect. So, you
Yeah.
know, you're putting your kids on in danger too, because what if your kid, you know, you have a kid that says, I'm lesbian now, right? And it's just like you're a Christian brand that shames other people. Good
Yeah.
fucking luck, dude. They're not gonna stop, man. For the rest of your life, the topic of your kid that you you know is gonna come up. And yeah, maybe that kid just had a phase, but good luck, dude. You did it. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hope it was
Or,
worth the money.
or you make some rules for life, and then your daughter's a big whore that
Hmm.
divorces her husband, and then tries to go to Instagram to find a babysitter. It's like, huh, you did a great job raising her, Jordan. Good job. You
You
should
did
also
great.
make her in charge of your branding too. Like, make her a face on your thing. That's another
Yeah.
great idea.
Yeah, give her your account.
Yeah,
Have her tweet on your
yeah.
behalf.
Have her getting beefs, personal beefs on your account, Jordan.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. I guess he has his own issues too, his own demons that he's fighting. But I guess I do feel kind of bad if like his medical condition is painful. That's kind of man, it's rough. I don't have that. I haven't dealt with whatever he's going through. I don't know I don't even know what metal conditioning has as far as like what it does to you for the pain. I know people that like have like gone through back surgery or something and then like got addicted to the painkillers. And it's rough like to do. I know like even like a lot of wrestlers had issues with that where like they're just getting beat up constantly and using stuff to deal with it. Taking so much bulk.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, however, you kind of maybe I'm getting soft in my old age, but I just don't. I don't have this kind of like, oh, these women are. What makes me sad is just these women are much more sexually experienced. When I say that, I don't mean they're whores. I mean they know what men kind of like respond to,
Mm,
and it makes me sad because you just see men as like so naive. It's just a naivety. Like
mhm.
it's so baked in that guys can't see the forest for the trees. I'm like, listen, dude, like, um, like cosplay is not a nerdy hobby for women. It is a nerdy hobby for men. Like I
Yeah,
mean that.
it's an
Like
attention hobby
I
for women. Like they
yeah,
get
because
attention, they get followers. It's like
yeah, it's like when I cosplay as Cloud, I may get a couple people want to take pictures for me. When a girl cosplays, she does photo shoots. She gets invited to places. She starts brands and all that stuff. I don't. It's very hard.
nobody
So
invite you on their yacht
yeah, or
for your cloud
yeah,
outfit.
yeah. And keep in mind, not to brag too much, I'm in pretty much the most fit guy everywhere I go. Go any
Yeah,
of these anime things, like
yeah,
I'm muscular and all that stuff. My cosplay can use a little work, but for all intents and purposes. But still, I don't get like special treatment. Like
mhm,
obviously, you get a little bit of female attention, like oh I love it and blah blah blah,
yeah,
all that stuff, right? But you don't. It's not the same,
yeah.
it's not the
No,
same.
it's not.
So, but at the same time, I can't acknowledge when a woman puts an effort in her cosplay and all that stuff.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I'm not that level of like insecure where it's just like all these hoes are ruining my like I
yeah,
can still go home and enjoy anime and all that stuff. Um and for what it's worth, uh girls that are real anime fans, fans nerdy fans of the hobby, they kind of are fun to date and like
yeah. You can share something with them,
yeah,
they
you could
like it.
sit down
You
and
could talk to them
game and
about it, like, "Hey, look at this. This is pretty cool." Like they like it.
yeah, and you know if your girl is into something, um, it's just it's an excuse to hang out and do your hobby, so it saves time, like,
Yeah,
"Oh, let's go on a
yeah,
date and go to the cart shop," and you
yeah,
spend time together and you do your hobby. So I think
yeah.
that's a win, in my book.
Definitely, definitely. If you can do stuff like that, she doesn't mind doing that, or like you don't mind doing the same things.
Mhm,
That's always helps because there's also there like stuff like sometimes you don't necessarily like doing it, but she wants to do it with somebody. But I mean, you don't like hate it. I mean, that's all right, but it is cool when like you do something you're both kind of interested in.
mhm. Yeah, so, I mean yeah, it's just I don't like the people that are just
Mm.
it just makes me sad. I'm like, "Guys, you really falling for this like, this girl doesn't she doesn't respect her fans, man. She's just, she's trying to pay rent. you know,
She
she doesn't
doesn't give
care
a
about,
shit. You could
yeah,
die tomorrow, and like it would not matter. Like why are you spending your money and time on it?
yeah. I think what it is that I I think society is really too soft on parasocial relationships,
Hmm.
especially
Yeah,
from men to women.
yeah. It's
That
like
that should be a national crisis.
yeah,
Like when isn't you're giving money and you're watching a girl play video games for 2 hours or an hour a day,
hmm,
right? Like I get it. Yeah, like I kind of get it because I'm a man. I like
hmm,
boobs. Like I get it. But
hmm.
like why is this not discussed as something like a crisis? Why is
Yeah.
it like normalized so fast that I'm like, hey guys, like wouldn't you like talk to your kid if you saw him watching a female streamer all the time? If he was
Yeah.
your 16-year-old kid, if you had one,
Yeah.
like, wouldn't you feel like a bad father if you let that
Yeah.
happen? You know what I'm saying?
What are you doing, kid? You can't be
Yeah.
simping for these hoes.
Yeah, I would take
They don't give a
I'm
shit.
like, don't you want to go to Hooters with me instead?
Yeah. Get out of here. You
I
gotta,
don't know.
gotta get real women.
Yeah, at least flirt with a real woman. I don't know. It
Yeah.
just seems like something that we gloss over and we're just not.
Well, I guess it is fairly normalized inside of giving women money. It's kind of the society's built around, it seems. So I guess it doesn't seem that bizarre, but you don't really get anything back from it as a guy. It's very one way.
Yeah. But anyways, Dave, I've great yap session, man. Thanks for having me on and happy birthday, dude.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was planning on getting off pretty soon anyway. Got all my stuff packed up.
Yeah.
Got some pretty good pulls though. Wasn't bad. Didn't
It's
get
not
any,
bad
like,
for a birthday. For a
Yeah.
birthday pack, you know?
That's it. It's just the start too. I'm gonna eat some food, hang out, have some fun. Yeah. Thank you very much for joining me. Appreciate it. Had fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I had fun. I was just kind of like doing some editing and stuff.
Right
So
on.
yeah, I think I want to play some Crimson Desert, clean up the apartment, and yeah, just chill. See you
Right
later,
on.
man.
See you later. Bye guys. I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.